Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're doing haul lucky number 13. I have quite a bit of stuff over here. So I've actually accumulated quite a bit this week, so I haven't done a haul on every single one of them, but I figured now I've got enough here that I'll just combine them all into one haul. So a lot of this stuff came on different days, or I bought it on different days. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The first thing I want to show you is this Lego City set. This is a set that is actually pretty old. It came out last year. It is the Lego City High Speed Police Chase. 110 pieces. We've got 3 minifigures. But this was at a local grocery store that actually sells some Lego. And they had some 50% off clearance sets. So I grabbed this one. This was the only thing that either I didn't have or that I wanted. They had a lot of Chima on 50% off, but nothing that really interested me at all. So this one I didn't have, so I grabbed it. It's a pretty cool little set. You'll see that on the Hidden Brick channel. I have an Amazon box here. This is one of those cool little pull type where there's no tape or anything. They call it easy packaging. But then they wrap it in this little plastic, so you still have to cut something open. So this is the Lego Technic Pullback Black Champion Racer set. So Amazon is starting to put a bunch of their Technic on clearance. So I'm a fan of Technic. I collect almost every Technic set that is released. So this was on my list. Got it. Next up is another Amazon box. It's a bigger box. It's not the biggest one in the haul, but it's a bigger box. What size box do they call this? The 2A7B7R. Whatever size that is. So it is the Lego Marvel Quinjet Chase set. So they had that on sale at Amazon. I typically buy anything on Amazon that is 20% off or more. So it hit that 20% threshold. So it was worth it for me, in my opinion. A lot of these licensed sets, when it hits that 20% off mark, it kind of brings it back down to the kind of price per part ratio that a lot of people try to hit. A lot of times I don't look at the price per part ratio because some sets have really big parts, like the dinosaurs, for example. Well, I guess they call it Jurassic World now. The Jurassic World sets, all those dinosaur molds are really big, so the prices look really inflated, but they're really not that bad because you get a lot of plastic for it. So Quinjet, got that. Next up is a BrickLink package. So I'm making some progress on my city. Can't really tell it right now, but I'll do a Lego City update. Actually, by the time this video airs, the Lego City update will be already up, so check out the Lego City update if you haven't seen it already. But these are more parts that I wanted for my Lego City build, and they double wrapped it in these priority bubble mailers, so it is extra protected. I already know what it is. I can tell by the way it feels. It is the 16 by 32 base plates. So there should be 8 of them here. There are 8 of them. So these I bought because they're perfect for those pet shop size modular buildings where it's just 2 kind of flat type buildings right next to each other. So I have a lot of ideas for those type of buildings. So I got 8 of these, so I can make 8 of those buildings, and when you put them both together, it's like the size of one base plate. So I have one of those size buildings right here. This one right there, that's a 16 wide building, similar to those. I have one more BrickLink. It's actually on the table behind the camera. Don't mind me as I get up and just leave you guys all by yourself. I'm back. Another BrickLink order. So I went on a BrickLink shopping spree this week because I really got in the mood to make some progress on my city. So what I got in here, and there's a lot of BrickLink sellers running summer sales or clearances. I guess the summertime is the slow time for BrickLink. You know, all the kids are out, or the families are out on summer vacation, so not a lot of building is going on. But worked out for me because I found quite a bit of sellers that were having good sales, and I'm talking like 35 to 40% off sales. They weren't, you know, small 5 or 10%, just barely enough to cover the shipping. They were really decent sales. So I've got 3 bags here of brown window frames, the reddish brown, I guess. It's not the dark one, it's just the reddish brown. So it's the kind of the small, what I call the small square windows, the 2 wide, but they're a little bit taller, and then the 4x4 basically of the square window frames. So I've got all those, and then they had quite a bit of the glass, the window glass. So I actually have more glass panels from this seller. You see all the sizes, the small, the medium, and the large. I bought more from this seller because a lot of sellers have the frames but no glass. So I stocked up on glass because I made quite a few other orders of just the frames. So I have more frames coming and not enough glass. The seller also had, you know, their whole store was on sale for 35, 40% off, whatever. It was a good enough sale to where I picked up a lot of 1x1 tiles. So I got some blacks, some blues, some light bluish gray, the forest green, the dark bluish gray, regular green, and then we've got the sand color, the beige / sand color. So a lot of bags of 1x1 tiles. So those work great for the interiors of the custom Lego City Mocks. All right, last box, and it's a P7. It's a big old Amazon box. So this is our last box. Save the biggest and best for last. Once again, this set was on sale at Amazon. That's typically the way I buy my Lego. If it's on sale, you almost have a 100% sale with me. And this is also a set that came out last year, but it is Technic, and it is the motorized front loader. So that is the Volvo motorized front loader. Look at this. It's so big you can't even see the whole thing on the screen. Where are the specs at on here? How many pieces in here? It's in the 2,000 range. Oh no, this one's not. This one's only like the 1,600 part range, but it has all the motors. It has let's see, what does it come with? 2 remote controls, battery box, a servo motor, extra large motor, a large motor, a medium motor, and 2 IR receivers. So a lot of power functions in there, and then of course the giant front loader. So I'm excited to build this. I have 2 of the front loaders that came out, geez, it was probably 5 or 6 years ago. That was a old one, but it wasn't motorized, it wasn't remote controlled. It had the ability to add power functions, but I never did. But I still actually have it built. It's in It's in the office in my house on display. But this one I think is gonna make that one look puny. So that's it for this haul. Quite a bit of stuff here. I got some BrickLink stuff. I got the Amazon stuff and a grocery store clearance item. So that's it for this one. Tell me your thoughts. Put a comment down below in the little part where you type in the little comments, or if you're on your phone, do the little, little type, or if you're on your tablet, do your little pointer finger thing. So put a comment down below, no matter what device you're using. Thanks for watching. Give me a big thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.